Hi, my name is Linas, and I'm an NLP trainer, and in this video I'm going to talk about the inappropriate behavior when you're trying to advise to your friends and your colleagues. Now, when someone comes to you with their questions, problems, our natural instinct is to always go and help them with our best advice and our best solution. But one thing in NLP we are learning and practicing is that the person who has the problem has the best solution. Our job as a friend, as a colleague, as a partner is to help them to achieve this. But nobody is actually teaching how to help someone who needs an advice. Nobody in the school or university or even in a job position, nobody is explaining you how to properly support and to explain to your friend, colleague in the team how to overcome some limiting beliefs, some doubts, or some self-sabotaging thoughts. Well, in this case, let me present you Patrick. Here's Patrick, who has a limiting belief of I'm not able, I'm not enough, I didn't deserve, or I don't know how to. All these questions, we all have them, same as Patrick. We're disturbed with them every day. And to overcome this is not an easy task. It's only a skilled professional, coach, NLP practitioner, or psychologist are able to tackle this properly. But frankly, none of us are professionals in psychology, nor we are trained in that. So what do we do in these situations? Naturally, Patrick goes to his friend, Jeff, and he says, hey, Jeff, I cannot do this in my work. I cannot handle this anymore. It's too hard, it's too difficult. I have to deal with too many things at the same time. I'm not able to take this position. I'm not able to finish this project. I'm not able to learn to work with AI. And Jeff, being a very good friend, a very close friend, he offers his best solution to Patrick. And he says, just do it. Because Jeff is a gym trainer. He's masculine, strong, he's very concrete and very practical. In his mind, he says, there is no excuses, you go and do it. There's nothing to think about. But Patrick is not like that. So this solution, just do it, doesn't work, and makes him even more depressed because he feels like he's the only one who has this problem. So what in this case Patrick should do? He's having a big question mark in his head. He has a huge doubt. How? I want to do it, but how I can do it? In this case, being practitioners of NLP and great communicators, we have a technique which is called reframing. Reframing helps with changing the perspective how we see things or how we feel about them. Reframing is a very simple method that has mainly just two steps. The first step is changing the context of limiting belief by asking where else? Or we ask where else this doubt is useful. We change the context, we don't change the meaning, we don't change the belief itself, we change where we apply it. So in this case, I'm not able to do this, where is it useful? The first thought that can come to your mind is, it's nonsense. I'm not able to do something, it's not useful anywhere. But it is actually useful when you are overconfident. It is very useful when you feel too confident about what you're doing. And some doubt, a little healthy doubt for yourself, is very useful in that case. It's very useful to understand that you're not able to do everything perfect, right? So if, for example, you are a boss, a manager, a senior in your team, and you feel that you know everything and you can do everything, some self-doubt that you are not able to do something can help with your team, understanding that you are not invincible, that you are still a human and you need their help. And it is scientifically proven that in order to influence people, you have to allow them to influence you. In this case, if you want to be a proper good leader or manager in your team, you have to allow to be vulnerable, allow to tell to the others that you don't know something, that you need help, And this way, your team member will come and help you, advise you, and support you. And this will build the bond of exchanging the ideas, exchanging the knowledge. And at the same time, your team will be more comfortable to come to you to ask for the advice and for the question, because they know you experience the same things, and they know that you can help them without any judgment or criticism. So think to ask in limiting belief is, where else this can be useful? At the same time, you can ask, what is positive here? What is a positive intention of rethinking I'm not able? When you're asking I'm not able, you will naturally have a resistance in your mind saying that everything is bad, there's nothing positive in here. But in NLP, in practice, we train ourselves to be creative, to be open-minded, and look for the positive intention. For example, here, I'm not able, positive intention behind this means that you have to try, you have to overcome your comfort zone and try things. At the same time, it's preserving you from taking unnecessary risks. It's preserving you from getting hurt, rejected, criticized, or anyhow else hurt physically or emotionally. So naturally, our brain, our mind is our friend and always are there to protect us. Even though sometimes it can overprotect and limit us, it's always important to understand that there's a positive intention and there are ways to overcome. So what's positive here is I'm being protected from being hurt, from getting rejected, and being protected here from losing my job. So there is at least 3 good positive intentions. Second thing you can ask, it is about meaning. Meaning is this, what else? Same as with the positive intention, and actually positive intention can be here as well. What else can this mean? I'm not able to perform something or achieve something or do something. This could mean that you need to try harder. Naturally, right? It can also mean that you need to learn more, gain more knowledge into something, or have more preparation. Because very often when we have this belief of I'm not able, I'm not enough, it's just a signal for us that there's a space for us to improve. We have to improve our skills, our knowledge, or our capabilities to perform something. The next meaning can be that it is time for you to learn to delegate your tasks. Maybe you're not able to do something because there is not enough time, lack of resources, therefore you have to delegate your tasks to someone else. So changing the meaning is also what else this could mean, this behavior or this limiting belief. And just by those few questions, you can help anyone else in your environment to improve their thinking, capabilities, and instead of being Jeff, who says, just do it, you can be a sensitive, sensible, smart, communicative NLP practitioner who says, what else is there for you to learn, or where you can apply this limiting belief, what you can learn from this experience. We don't need your advice all the time. I know for good people, for coaches, for consultants, we have urge to help, to advise, but very often our advice is not necessary. Very often our advice is actually even doing a harmful thing. It's always better to ask questions and allow a person to answer them. Don't corrupt them of the feeling of discovery. I hope this video was useful for you. If you have a friend like Patrick, be like a practitioner, always ask questions. Don't be like Jeff, who is always giving the advice, and that advice is actually going down the direction. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you find it useful, share with me how you overcome your limiting beliefs. What guidance do you have for yourself or your colleagues to giving an analysis or having good practices? Thank you for watching.